Mahjong friends, welcome to Tuesday Night Live Clinic. I'm so glad you can join me. Tonight's clinic, we are discussing steps to help you become more relaxed and comfortable picking a hand. So I'm so glad you joined me. If you want to type in, you can put in what state you're from because we're keeping track. I started this 2 weeks ago. We have 11 of the 50 states. And I can't wait to fill it all in with all my Mahjong friends here on our clinic each week. If you're new to joining, each week I have a topic that I discuss and also answer questions in the chat. So feel free to write your questions in the chat and say hi and any comments you'd like. It's interactive. Hi Sue, welcome. So glad you're joining me. So we'll get right into tonight's topic. I have put together 12 steps to pick a hand and to relax in playing Mahjong. First, I've told you many times that you have to learn the card. Some of the frustration that people find is when they really don't understand the card. So I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel that I'll list below in the description on how to learn the card. Every time you begin the game, obviously you're going to rearrange your tiles and you're going to assess your tiles. You're going to collect like tiles in a category, not necessarily if you have all one suit. When you're picking, don't look at all those BAMs you have and count them, because I rarely count my tiles. I look more at the pairs and look at the numbers to see what category I should be playing in. I watch what's going on during the Charleston. You know, did you just pass a 7 BAM and you got a 7 BAM? Now you know that there's 2 7 BAMs and that can make a pair, and that's a great way to begin your process of determining what category to play on. So be mindful also in what you're passing. Don't pass your opponents all to one category. So for example, a 2, a 3, and a soap. That fits right in the 2023 category. You don't want to help your opponents. Number 4. Having a hard time finding 3. So when you're doing the Charleston, you're looking for 3 tiles to pass, and now you're like, well, I don't know what to pass. The first thing I look at are those dragons. So I look at the dragons. Typically in the category, there's only 2 hands that can play dragons, and I look to see if I'm going to possibly play either one, and those would be one of the first tiles I give away if I decide I'm not going to use those dragons. Number 5, if you have 3 to pass, continue the Charleston. Some people say, oh, but I think I might use this one. I push myself to make 3 choices of what I don't want so that I can get 9 more tiles to look at and to make my hand better. I rarely stop the Charleston. Number 6, always reevaluate and pay attention where you are in the Charleston. When we play online, often we're just clicking away and we don't even realize that we're at the end of the Charleston and we're still looking for 3 to pass and we're actually entering the game. So make sure when you play online, you are paying attention. Do you have to even pass 3? You can possibly be doing first left or last right where you can pass a blind pass. Number 7, take advantage of pairs. So when I settle into a category, I try to use all my pairs in the specific hand that I'm playing. So where do these pairs fit in? And make sure that you're using all your pairs to their best ability. Number 8, don't call prematurely because you never know what you're going to get in the pick. And you get typically 25 picks that are left in the wall for you. Watch my past clinics. I'll put a playlist below in the description. You have no idea what's left in the wall or what your opponents are playing. So breathe and watch how your hand unfolds based on your picks. Don't call for a set until you are 100% sure what hand are you playing. If you say to yourself, well, I'm really not sure, you should not be calling. Be confident in what you're playing. Stay flexible within your category depending on what you collect. I rarely call again until I'm 100% sure what hand I'm playing. Because if you put up an exposure and then you're like, I think I'm going to play this, and then you find out somebody else exposes something, and then you're like, well, now I can't call, I need a bunch of jokers. So make sure you know 100% you have all the tiles that you're ready to almost call for everything. Number 10, keep in mind switchable hands. Now this is probably the hardest part for everybody, but I stay within the category. I stay flexible, and again, I let the tiles dictate where I'm going to play based on the groupings of multiples. I keep my options open. I don't call or lock myself into a specific hand until I have all that I need. Number 11, remember joker exchanges. I am at fault for that. If you watch me on here enough, you know sometimes I miss those joker exchanges because I'm clicking away or I'm talking. So those jokers we all know help win Mahjong. And keep in mind not only the tiles you need for your hand, but also for those jokers to make exchanges. So if you're playing 2, 4, 6, 8 and you're like, oh, I need a 2 crack, a 4 crack, a 6 bam, and 8 bam, and then there's across from you somebody has up norths, keep in mind the north tile so you can do the joker exchange. Finally, prioritize your discards and keep track of discards. So you don't have to think or slow down the game. You always have a discard ready. I keep them over to the right and I put them in order that I'd like to discard them. One I know I'm not going to need, one maybe I might switch hands to, but always prioritize your discards and don't discard the tile you pick up from the wall. Have one ready, and then this way you won't throw out a tile that you might be able to use. I don't look at the card until I have all of those tiles to my category. If I have discards, I'm not even looking at the card. I just keep playing until I have, if again I'm playing 2, 4, 6, 8, all 2, 4, 6, 8s, and I keep discarding until it's all 2, 4, 6, 8s, and then I look for my multiples, my groupings, and I see if I can find a hand that they fit best in. You're always reevaluating every time you pick a tile, and you're just seeing where you can switch. I think in all my previous YouTube live clinics, you watch me play, I'm constantly changing hands. Sometimes I'm not even in the same category that we started with because I'm working with the tiles that I receive. So I hope you enjoyed this little part. I'm always looking for new topics. So if you want a topic, pop it in the chat or put it in the description below. And let's go back to our map and say hello to our Mahjong friends. So we already said hi to Sue. Sue's from Wisconsin. Deb's from Nebraska. Hi, Deb. We already have Nebraska on the map. We have, Snickers mom in Florida. We never even put Florida in. We'll have to put Florida in. So we'll put Snickers mom in for Florida. Thanks for joining us. We have Roxy in from Illinois, which we have, and we have Shirley from Connecticut. Hi, Shirley. I'm always so glad to have you here. And we have Jean from Massachusetts. I don't have Massachusetts. I gotta write these down, girls. Massachusetts is all the way up here. And we have Nancy from California. We got you, Nancy. And Patty from Cape Cod. Hi, Patty. So I think our new ones tonight were Massachusetts and Florida. 13 states out of the 50. We got a long way to go, but it's only week 3. So every week we seem to be adding like 3 or 4 states. If you're viewing this after the live, please type down in the description where you're from. Hi, Colleen from Florida. Haven't had you seen you on here, Colleen, in a little while. talk about the YouTube channel. So this channel is free for you to watch, and I'm so glad you're here. So to support me for free, if you could click subscribe, hit the arrow down button and click all so you get notifications when I go live or when I post new videos. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the topic tonight or if you enjoy my channel. Share with your friends so that they can learn too. Sometimes I know we don't want to do that because we're trying to get an upper hand on everybody, but it's nice to share. And also, always write in the comments below if any topics or comments on the video or anything you want to hear about. If you're someone who also loves games like I do, I also teach Canasta, so you can head on over to my Canasta class channel and you can check out those videos. The winter's coming, so I'm thinking possibly I might also have a live clinic with Canasta. I just have to pick the day and time, and I hope you'll join me there also. So while we were talking, Nancy came in from California, and I think that's it. Oh, Colleen's given me a little smiley face. And so we're going to play on ilovemahj tonight, and hopefully you can see my 12 steps on how I pick a hand. And on ilovemahj, typically they give you a 14-day trial. They have given me a code CB for you to go on and get a 3-week trial for free, so an upgraded trial. So go on and put in CB. If you're renewing your membership, please put in CB so that they know that I sent you there, and they can, I can get your support that way. And again, if you need to contact me, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com, which is right above me or at the bottom of your screen right now. And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on my website. If you just Google Mahjong class, I'll pop right up. So let's get on to ilovemahj, and we can go ahead and get playing. Aw, thanks, Sue. Sue said you're a patient, clear teacher who makes everything understandable. I try, Sue. I kind of get tongue-tied a little bit, but I try to make it understandable. So let's go to play game launch. So if you have any questions about this website or how to get on here, I helped lovely 2 sisters out the other day. It's been raining here in New Jersey for the last 4 days, so that these 2 sisters wanted to play. So I got them on to play on a table together. I walked them through how to play with friends and find each other at their tables. So this is a great way to play with your friends. So if you have any questions about the website, you feel free to email me or type it in the chat. Oh, Shirley's asking. Okay, Shirley, I certainly can go back to that. Shirley's asking, number 3, I said, oh no, number 4, Shirley, I think it is. Having a hard time finding 3 tiles. A hand, you're going to collect towards the categories. So, for example, if I'm playing 2, 4, 6, 8, I'm collecting the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. So those 4 numbers in any suit. I don't even look at the suit. I just keep collecting 2, 4, 6, 8. And in that category are flowers. So I collect flowers, and I also collect dragons. So when I'm in the Charleston, maybe I have a bunch of 2, 4, 6, 8 dragons and flowers, and I don't know what to discard. So the first thing I look at are the dragons, because there's only 2 hands with dragons. One, of course, is concealed, and that's all 1 suit. So if I have mixed suits, I'm not going to play that. So I can get rid of the matching dragon. If line number 5, the second from the bottom, it's 2 and 8 in 1 suit, and then the opposite dragons. Well, if I don't have 2 and 8 in the same suit, maybe I'm just trying to play a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand, I'll get rid of the dragons. So I don't know if that cleared it up for you, Shirley, but those are the dragons is probably one of the first things that I get rid of, and I hope that helps. And I'll pop back over. I was actually talking about line number 4 in having a hard time finding 3 to pass. Look to the dragons. So I hope that helps. Again, if I was doing 3, 6, 9, I'm collecting 3, 6, and 9. flowers and dragons. That's all I'm collecting because I'm playing that category, and there's only 2 hands with dragons. So I'll say line number 6, I don't have the dragon that matches the 6s. I'll get rid of the dragon. In the other one, I have to have all one suit, 3, 6, and 9, and so then I need opposite dragon. So I look to those. If it's a matching dragon, I'm trying to play that line, I'm going to get rid of the dragon. So I keep my flowers longer than my dragons, so I hope that helps. Okay, let's go back over. We are going to play with bots. We're going to play advanced, and we're going to launch game. I have been doing fairly well playing against these advanced bots, so we'll see if I keep it up, or are they going to get on to me? Open to live games, and we are playing out of the blue, and we're going to start our game. We're going to sort by suit, and tonight we have a pair of 2s, so we can play 2, 4. We don't have any 6s, 8, and we have a 4 here. Now in 2, 4, 6, 8, 2s and 4s always match. We don't have to play 2, 4, 6, 8. We could play low numbers. We can keep 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can try to straddle 2 categories. So in 2, 4, 6, 8, we would keep the numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we would keep these numbers, and everything to the right of this 1 would be discarded. We can keep the low numbers up to 5, and everything to the right of here would be discarded. So we can get rid of a 9, 7, and I do want to get rid of one more, so I'm probably going to get rid of this 5. I don't want to pass 2 9s. Now this is all to 1 category, but I'm trying to play the field between 2, 4, 6, 8 and consecutive run, so we'll see where we end up. We picked up 7s and 9s. Now we just passed 7s and 9s. This is what I was talking about earlier. So now I know that I'm passing 7s and 9s. I just got 7s and 9s. So 2 and 9 are too far apart. So I can give up on 2s if I'd like. But let's get rid of this 4 and this 1. And I'm going to say the 3. Maybe we could keep upper numbers here. We got a 5. I can get rid of the 1, the east. I don't think we're going to end up playing 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it's going to be these upper numbers in the odds. See how fast we changed? I am going to continue with the Charleston because I'm not sure what hand I'm playing. Let's sort this again. I'm playing some sort of upper odds, so let's continue, and let's get rid of a 2. I think we can get rid of this 6, and maybe the 8. Again, this is all evens, but we're getting a lot of odds, so let's keep with that. We can get rid of, oh, now we got the 6 and 8. Darn. Let's get rid of the 3, the 2, and the 6. The 3, the 8. Oh, we got another dragon. We can keep it. And the 4. So we ended up not getting any more odds. We got, upper odds. We have 3 to pass. 6, 3, and 1. And we got back 3 tiles. Not too bad. I always say if you end up with just 3 tiles, not within your category, that's pretty good. We're going to prioritize them. So we could keep the low odds, but I don't think we're going to play them. So let's just get rid of the south. So you'll see I'm not even looking at the card. I'm just prioritizing those discards, and after we get rid of the 1, we'll start looking at the card. Still don't have to look. Definitely not a west. Now, in a real game, if I was playing a live game and a 9 dot went out, I would flip this upside down to keep track of all the discards. So now we have to make a decision, and this is where I was saying I would look to my dragons first. In 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, there is 2 dragon hands. There's line number 4, which is all one suit. And I don't have all one suit. I mean, I have 5, 7, but I don't have the 9s. So we're not going to use the red. And on line 5, it's opposite dragon. So I have 5, 7. We could play 5, 7, 7, 9 in dots because these are their strengths, the 9s and the 5s. We could also look elsewhere. We don't have to play with the dragons, but right now I don't have to go any further. I've already determined I should get rid of the red dragon. So I have not picked a hand yet. I'm still deciding. I was just trying to find a tile to discard. I have to keep 4 dot in mind because that's a joker exchange. Yep, somebody else got it. Okay, so let's start setting our hand up. I'm thinking I'm playing 5, 7, 7, 9, so I don't need this 5. I could also play, I was thinking with the flowers, but we need 4 flowers, but I could use jokers. There's that 5, 7, 9, 9. I don't think we're going to use these. However, we also could switch, which I kind of missed a beat last time. I got rid of the red dragon, but I'm going to prioritize my tiles. I'm going to get rid of the 7 bam first, and then we can always switch to like numbers. I feel like this card kind of works where you can always switch to like numbers, so keep that category in the back of your head. So remember, we started out with 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we're doing high odds, but we can always move to like numbers. So maybe I should have reassessed that dragon and maybe thought about 5s with the dragons, but we could see how that plays out. There's a couple questions. How do I flip a tile upside down on I Love Mahj? Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn, you can't do it on I Love Mahj. I was saying when I play live, and I meant in person. I'm sorry, I should use the word in person versus live because I am playing live right now. So Lynn, it's when I'm in person. You can't do it on here, but I can make a suggestion and maybe they'll allow you to turn it without your opponent seeing it or flip it. I can see if the platform builder can do something like that on their next release. Sue says, I'm quick to find a hand choice 1 and 2. Maybe that's the best way. I don't pick a hand right away, Sue. As you see, I'm still not picking a hand. I'm thinking I might play line number 5, but I also could play line number 2. And then if I get more flowers, I could play line number 6. So, and then I'm also thinking of like numbers. So I've got a lot going on, but I know I don't need the 7 bam. I would keep the 7 bam. Oh, 5, 7, 9. Oh, you're right, Deb. That's a good choice. Line number 3. All right, Deb, we'll do that. We'll keep the 7 bam. Thank you. Line number 3 would be 5, 7, 9. We could do that. Yep, we need another flower. So let's get rid of the 5 dot. So I don't think we're going to play like numbers. Oh, good thing we didn't play like numbers. I don't know that we would have had it, but we had all these jokers. Oh, geez, we get the white. That's where we were thinking about like numbers. We're not going to play like numbers. Let's get rid of the white. Oh, we're getting the 7 crack, so let's get rid of the 5. Oh, there goes one of the flowers. That's 2 flowers. Joker exchange opportunity. Maybe it'll get to us. Excellent for us. I'm going to play 5, 7, 7, 9. I know Deb has suggested flower, flower, 5, 7, 9, but I'm going to take advantage of this joker and swap. And I'm going to play 5, 7, which we need one more 7 because this is that pung kong hand. We need all of our 7 dots, and we can use 2 jokers for that because we need a pung. So we're ready to call for everything. This is really nice to have your hand set up like this. And let's prioritize. We could still keep this green dragon, and we're going to get rid of the south first. Remember 5 dot over here, and you can take a peek on the table when it's your turn just to see if there's a 5 dot out. We got to keep that in our mind. We don't need the 6. Okay, if we want to call for this 9 dot, so let's do that, and we will do a Kong because this is pung kong. Oh, joker exchange. Don't forget it. We are 1 tile away. We're either looking for a 7 bam or a 7 dot. Can anybody figure out what Annie's playing? 4, 5. Pung, 4 dots, Kong, 5 dots. And we have Mahjong, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we have 4 jokers. So let's do Mahjong. I have a nice hand. It was a good way to show you how 3 hands worked with what we had. We were looking at, thanks to Deb, line number 3. If we did not do that flower exchange, we were looking at line number 5 with the dragon, and we're looking at line number 2. We had a brief thing where we looked at any like numbers, but that was okay. We did good. I shouldn't have given away that dragon so fast. And we actually started in 2, 4, 6, 8. So this was pretty impressive. So let's look at what everybody else was playing. Amstead was playing consecutive run 7, 8, 9, 9, which is line number 7, which is a good hand. He had both pairs, so he was ready. He didn't have our 9, so that was good. He was doing different 9s. And then we had Annie, who was playing 4, 5, 4, 5, which Shirley tuned right into. She picked that up right away. She put out there that it was 4, 5, 4, 5. And then we had Kurt, who was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 2 with 2s. Remember, the back Kongs does not need to be 2s. In this case, Kurt was playing 2s, but it could be any like even number. So it could be 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, 8s and 8s, but that's what he had. And it's interesting that he played that because remember, we started out with 2, 4, 6, 8, and he ended up playing that, and he got our pair of cracks. That's interesting that he ended up getting that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We should write down what I start with and what I end up with. Oh, thanks everybody. Deb said, woohoo. Sue said, congratulations. And Shirley said, very nice. Thanks everyone. We're going to start our next game. Sort by suit. And our pairs, wow, they're giving us those 2 cracks again. Do they want us to play 2, 4, 6, 8? Certainly looks like it. We have a 4 and a 6, 2, 6, and 6. We have no 8s. Yikes. We don't need the 9, and we don't need the east. And now we have to come up with our next, our 5. I was thinking we could keep the 5, but we don't need it. So there's our 3 pass. A 5, now we just passed a 5. Now there's another 5. We'll have to keep that in mind. There's a 4, a 9, a 7. So let's see. So in 2, 4, 6, 8, the 2 and the 4 must always match, and 4 and 6 match. So on line number 4, just keep that in mind. 2 and 4 always match, but I'm thinking of line number 4, 4, and 6. So let's get rid of this 6, although the matching dragon would be red, and we're not playing 2 and 8. We probably could get rid of the red dragon. Let's do that. We got a 2 dot, so here's our 2 and 4 that matches also. We're going to continue because we don't have enough tiles yet. We definitely don't need the east, the 1, or the white. Because remember, there's only 2 hands. The white dragon's going to be with an all dot suit. We have mixed suits. And the we're not playing east, so the other one's opposite dragon, which is 2 and 8, and we don't have any 8s. So we're going to get rid of the 9, 9, and 7. There's our first 8. Yay for us. We're going to get rid of the 5 and the 7. Now this is where I was stating, pay attention where you are in the Charleston. This is our last right. So I could do a blind pass here, but I'm probably going to push the envelope and pass. I might pass this 6. I'm going to pass this 6, I think. Sue's asking how closely to keep track of what you pass to each player. So I don't really, sometimes I can remember certain tiles. I think it is important if you can practice that. But sometimes I can remember what's going around, and it's not all the time. Oh, here's our second 8. So we have a 6 and 8. So we have a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8s all in one suit. We have a 9. So this again, let's look at our tiles and maybe pick our way through this and see how many we can pass. So I do like all that 2, 4, 6, 8 and dots. We can play singles and pairs, line number 4. Don't ever forget that category because it's a great way to use when you collect 3 different suits or 2 suits. So we can play 2, 4, 6, 8 in dots and maybe 2, 4, 6, 8 in bands. And even if we start getting cracks, we could play it there, but I don't think we're going to play that. So we could get rid of the 2s. I don't like passing a pair. Now let's go back to the 2, 4, 6, 8 category. Look at the hands with flowers. The 2 hands with flowers are all one suit. I don't think we're playing that, but you never know. I'm still going to hold on to my flowers. Line number 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll say in dots, and then we need a number, and we don't have another matching grouping. Like we have the 2 2s, but we don't have any 2s and bams, so I'm not sure we're going to play that. Line number 3, we can play 2 and 4 in dots, 6 and 8 in bams. Line number 4, 2, 4 in cracks maybe, 4, 6 in dots, and 8 in cracks. That's kind of nice, but then we're giving up our flowers. I kind of like to play with the singles and pairs. I'm only going to pass 2 tiles. I'm going to pass 1, 2 crack and a 9 bam and see what we get. Okay, let's go on. Oh, we got a 9 back. That's terrible. Oh, geez. Good thing nobody's playing soaps. Oh, we got the 8s. So Sue and Pam said they would have just passed the 9 bam. It's okay to do that. I just don't know. I like to get more tiles to look at, because in any chance somebody passed a 2, 4, 6, 8, it would better my hand. I didn't think we're going to use these two cracks, so that's why I did 2. I would have liked to do 3. I rarely do 2. So right now I'm looking at the singles and pairs hand, 2, 4, 6, 8. None of our tiles have gone out yet, which means somebody else could be playing them. Up there's 1 8 bam, but we're looking for a pair anyway. We're not going to be able to call anything. We're playing singles and pairs. So there's our 2 crack that we maybe, oh, the 2 cracks are out, so nobody's playing 2 cracks. Oh boy. So when there's 2 exposures up, Kurt has 4s and 3s. What hand is he playing? Look at that, we got our 8. Are we just missing? Oh no, we have to get rid of this flower. We're missing 2 bam and a 6 bam. Oh, there's 1 2 bam. There's another 2 bam. Oh, is our hand going to bust? Uh-oh. Seven dot. Does anybody figure out Kurt's hand? Oh, there goes our hand. It's a bust because we need the 2 ball for it because we didn't get the 6 bam. So now we have to recover somehow. So we might just keep this flower. And where's all the jokers? Maybe we could pick up a 7 here or something. So the first one, we need 4 2 dots, a 4 and a 6, which we have, and 4 8s. We're never going to make that. We don't even have any jokers. I think we're going to have to ignore this. Oh, we got another 8. Maybe you could play 2 4 6 8 with 8s. Let's start whittling the way at the bams. Shirley says Kurt's playing line number 2 in consecutive run. So it'd be 2 3 4 5. I think so, Shirley. Pong pong pong. That easy pattern to learn. Let's start whittling away at the bams. Maybe we could play 2 4 6 8 with 8s and 8s. I think 1 8 is already out of the bams, so we probably need to get some jokers. Nobody even has jokers out. Oh, there's our 8 bam. We need 4 of them. Bummer. Oh boy. I did not give them Mahjong. They went next and picked a tile. So they're playing 1 3 5 7 9, which is the very top hand, and 1 3 5 7 9 the second half, and that's Amstead. Congratulations. And Annie's playing north and south with dragons. which is line number 3. She needed a lot of jokers. And Kurt was playing 2, 3, 4, 5, consecutive run line number 2. So good job, Shirley, you got that. And so did Sue. Good job, girls. So we were trying to recover here. Unfortunately, we didn't have any jokers, so that was hard to do. But I was looking at line number 2. I was probably going to get rid of all these flowers. Nobody was playing them anyway. I think they were being discarded, so that was a good choice to start changing hands here. And we had the 4 and the 6 and the pair of 8s. We did need another 2, and then we needed all of our 8s. Again, remember that these back numbers don't have to be 2s. They could be 4s, 6s, or 8s. So let's start our next game. That was a great opportunity to try singles and pairs. We were kind of close. We only needed 2 tiles, but then our 2 BAMs went out. So sort by suit. Now we have a pair of 3s. We have 3, 5 or 3, 6, 9. How about let's do a 3, 6, 9. We haven't done that in a while. So let's get rid of the 5, the 2, and the 8. Now we don't need to keep these either, but we'll do them next pass. Oh, we got them 9. Good, now we have 2 pairs. Hi, Mary from Pittsburgh. So glad you can join us. Mary's new to the game, so hopefully you can pick up some tips tonight, Mary. I hope you've taken some lessons. You can watch all my videos. I have hundreds of videos on. Let's see. So we're staying true to 3, 6, 9. So let's break up these easts because we're not going to play with them. Instead of this 2, let's do the 1, the 4, and the 6. We got those 2 cracks. I think we had them every hand. I mean, we could play 2023 with wins. Who wants to switch all the way over there? 2023. We don't have any white dragons. They messing with us. If we do, we're going to continue anyway, but if we do switch over to 2023, we have to pass all 9s, and I'm not ready to do that. 1, 2, a north, and let's look at the dragon. So the dragon, line number 6, would have to match to the 6s. It does not. And line number 4, I need more. Let's get rid of it. We got an east, a 1, and a 7. A 1. I'm going to get rid of the west and this other 2. Ah, the winds! Holy moly! We could have played all the winds. We have 3 tiles to pass. We can hold on to this, all these dots. Let's see. Sort by rank. 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to confuse myself. Oops, I need that 6. I don't need the 7. I don't want to pass all dots. Let's pass 1 wind. So unfortunately, we could have maybe played with all the wins, but I didn't keep them. So I think I'm playing 3, 6, 9 with 9s, which is hand number 5, but we have a long way to go. We'll see if any of the bots played with wins. Oh, there's the first west. Oh, there's that darn 2 crack. Let's get rid of it. Oh, there's a BAM at 3. Doesn't look they're playing east. Oh, there you go. So nobody's playing the winds. They're putting them all out there now. Nobody grabbed that opportunity. I guess we should have. That's another tile. Sue, you talked about, do I remember what they're passing? So yes, winds are easy to see in passing. So maybe next time if we see them, we'll grab them and play a wind hand. So this particular game, all the winds were being passed. Somebody should have played a winds hand because there was quite a few. We can get rid of the 8. Oh, another 9 dot. Beautiful. Let's get rid of the winds. Now, I was just going to mention this, but we don't have many jokers. Don't forget there's a like numbers hand in the quints. I was thinking if we pulled more norths, we can play 9s or 3s with norths, but this north just went out now. And we don't have any jokers. Oh, well, the flowers are going out too. I think that, oh no, it doesn't need flowers. Oh, yay, a joker. We might be playing 3, 6, 9 with 3s instead of 9s. We have more 3s. Okay, let's look at these dragons. Line number 4, you need 2 flowers, which I don't think we're going to get because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 2 flowers left, but I wouldn't bank on it. So we're probably not playing with the dragons. And line number 6 is matching dragon with the 6s. And we don't have pairs of 6s, so I don't think we're using either dragon. The green are already all out there. Let's put another one out. We do need another 6 dot. Oh, maybe we're playing with 3s instead. Let's get rid of the red. We need another 6 dot. White. We're not going to use that. Oh, nice. Let's get rid of these 9s. Oh, yay, we got the matching 6. So I'm pretty sure we're settled in because if a 3 bam goes out, we're calling for it. If a 3 crack goes out, we're calling for it. And let's just do a double check here to see if any 3s, oh, 3 dot went out, which we don't need. 3 bam did go out, one of them. So there's still another one. So let's get rid of this 9. Oh, it might be a wall game. Oh, look at this over here, 2 jokers. Pam, I am playing line number 5 in 3, 6, 9. So it's a single 3, a pair of 6s, a pung of 9s in dots, and then 3s and 3s in 2 different suits. We don't need this 9 dot. We already have our pung. Oh, somebody got our joker. 8 tiles left. Anything can happen. Oh, we're 1 away. You think somebody's going to throw our tile? Oh, bummer. So there's no tiles left. No one has a turn. I'm not going to throw this 6 because Amstead could use it. So I'm going to throw a joker. We were 1 tile away. Bummer. Yep, wall game. So it's better to have a wall game than to lose a game to someone, because that's a win for you. You played good defense. And so nobody won. So let's look around. So Amstead had 6, 7, 8, 9, the pong pong, line number 2. And then we had Annie was playing 2023. So the 2, 0, 0, 2, 3. She needed all the wins. That was the hand we were thinking about playing, remember? She did not get any of the wins. Everybody was throwing them out. Kurt was playing 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 1. So he needed some more jokers. He needed to get his 2s and his 8s. So not bad. We got close. We practiced this hand. Again, we originally thought we were going to do it with 9s, but then 3s started coming in. So that's where I was saying you need to pay attention to tiles that are coming in and prioritizing them for discards. And we got a pair of 3s, so then I said forget the 9s. Pair is greater than a single, so we got rid of the 9s. So let's start our next game. Sort by suit. We have 2 wins, 2 dragons, and nothing else. We could try for a wins and dragons hand. We have this nice little run, 3, 4, 5. So let's get rid of the 8, the 1, and the 7. That quick. Just pick it out fast. We pulled a south. So let's stay true to wins and dragons. And let's get rid of a 3. And I'm no longer going to keep this little grouping. I might even think about playing the bottom hand in Winds and Dragons. It's 2 numbers, so it would be 4, 5 in 2 different suits. And so this would be a good pass. Now we got the matching 4. And now we got 3, 4, 5 and bams. I can't remember what we just passed. See, this is where it would be good, Sue, to maybe have focused on that a little bit. But we're going to get rid of the 2, the 3, and the 4 bam. We pulled another dragon. Perfect. So we're going to continue. Now this 4, 5 hand is a closed hand. So I'm just going to give up on that and just maybe stick with a dragon hand. We're going to dump all of these. Oh no, we got the pair of 5s. We're not going to keep that though. One, 3, 4. We have 3 tiles to pass, but let's break it up. So let's do a 5, 1, 3. We never did get more dragons. That's okay. We could hold on to 2023 because that's in that category. Let's prioritize and get rid of these tiles first. Those bots with those flowers, they commit right off the top. We don't need the 6. Maybe 2 people are playing with dragons. Okay, we're all right. So I'm looking at hand number 6 or hand number 3. So let's start whittling away the numbers. Shirley said it's hard to determine the hand with 10 with hands with 4 flowers. Yeah, there's 10 of them. Yeah, Shirley, I wouldn't even try. I just would wait till there's a second exposure. Who the heck knows what Amstead's playing? Where are all the wins? Okay, there's south. Now, we could play line number 3. We could call for 4 souths, and then we could do 4 norths or move these around. It's possible. It's probably like a nice little hand we can play, or we could let it go. I'm not sure we're getting these dragons, so I don't want to commit. I'm going to ignore it. We need to get some dragons. Oh, there goes the north now. Oh boy. Doesn't look good, kids. Nothing yet. Oh, we could do 5, 6. We need an east. We can get rid of this flower. I don't think we're going to use it. Though I think 6s might be out. Oh, Joker exchange. Let's do it. Oh, let's do it. So we could play north, we need an east, west, south, 5, 6. Let's get rid of the greens. Oh, darn. They had the other ones. So they have double pungs of dragons. So there's 2 hands with pungs of dragons. Line number 3 in 2023 and line number 3 in Winds and Dragons. So we may have a little competition here. Playing the 1 in 2023 because there's 4 flowers here and there's some flowers out already, unless he has a lot of jokers. Oh, we got a north. Perfect. Because now we can use this here and we can win Mahjong. So Sue, I'm doing line number 7 in Winds and Dragon, the closed hand. So we are 1 tile away. We're looking for an east to win, which I'm not sure we're going to get it because I have a feeling Annie is playing east and west with dragons. Another joker. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm thinking Annie's playing east and west with dragons. We could totally change hands if we wanted and give up on this. Why don't we get rid of the 6? Because we need an east. I'm just saying if we get some more wins, that's what I thought. We might get some more wins. So we can play north. North with west and east. Either way, we need an east. Let's get rid of the 5. Is this crazy that we have all these jokers? And we're not going to win because I think Annie's playing a similar hand? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We still need an east no matter what, but any wind would do. Oh geez, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jokers. I've never had 7 jokers, and are we not even going to win with 7 jokers? This is crazy. Mahjong! We won because no matter what hand they pick, we won. So because we have so many jokers, we could have played line number 1, the first half or the second half, or they can let us win the concealed because we could use all these jokers for the 5, 6 or the 1, 2. Oh shoot! I hit ignore. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was awful. We had Mahjong. Anyway, I was talking, that's why. My brain goes in 50 different directions when we're playing, but we had Mahjong, and I would have called Mahjong in a live game. It's hard playing on a computer. But anyway, it says wall game because I hit ignore instead of Mahjong. Oh, how embarrassing. But oh my God, we had all of these jokers. We had 7 jokers, and I am so embarrassed that I hit ignore instead of Mahjong. But live and learn. I am so click-happy on the computer when we play on I Love Mahj. But I've never had 7 jokers. I've had 5, but never 7. So I didn't win this game because I clicked the wrong button, but I won it because we already called it. I said we have Mahjong. So I would have had to put up my tiles. But my point to you is when you're playing live, be careful how you call your hand, because if you're playing for money, you should call this hand the concealed hand. So you would have 3 norths, the east that I said no to, but you would have the east and the west, and then you would have the 3 souths. This is the bottom hand in Winds and Dragons. And then you would have whatever numbers you wanted here. That's why I got rid of all the numbers, because these could represent any numbers. This could be 1, 2. This could be 5, 6. But this is the hand that you should declare that you won Mahjong on, because it is concealed. And you would get 30 cents. And we called for it, so whoever discarded it would give you 60 cents and everybody else would give you 30 cents. So you would get more money if you declared this hand. Now if you declared line number 1, you would only get 25 cents from everybody and 50 cents from the person who threw the tile. So just make sure that when you declare your Mahjong, you're declaring the right Mahjong. These jokers can be confusing when you have so many, and wow, what a way to end the night with 7 jokers. That's crazy. So thank you for watching, and again, if you need to contact me, you're more than welcome to contact me either below. You can leave a comment, or you can email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com, which is above or below. Thumbs up for this. Shirley, even with the E being a single. Yes, Shirley, the E was discarded. I should have called for it and called for Mahjong. I hit ignore by accident. I'm not using a joker for the single east. I'm using the actual east tile. That was discarded. So sorry if that confuses anybody. Again, give me a thumbs up if you like today's clinic. Next week, I think I'm going to be talking about how, and I could change my topic. I got a whole week yet to think about it, but I think I started thinking about the difference between playing online and playing in person. It's quite different. And so if you've only been playing online, or that we'll be doing it this winter is just playing online, I know I will be not getting out as much, but we'll talk about that, I think. Unless you have a topic that you want to talk about, type it below in the comments or email me. I would love to have a topic. It makes it easier for me if you guys ask for a topic versus me having to choose one. Again, thumbs up, everybody. That was a great ending. I'm just disappointed in myself that I clicked ignored. I'm a little quick on that. Oh, thanks, Shirley. She said she really enjoyed the class tonight. And Sue said she appreciates me. Thanks, everyone. I'm so glad you hung in there with me to the end. And again, if you really enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. And check out my other videos. There's so many out there. I have playlists that you can go through, and you just have to scroll along the top and look at the playlists. I can actually show you that. You can scroll up here on my YouTube channel and click playlists, and I have a great amount of playlists here. We have advanced strategies, we have live play that I've recorded, in-person play. We have travel series. There was a time when I was traveling a lot, so every week we were at a different location when I was playing. We have the new card review. We have question and answers. I went live one time and we just had questions. We have learn the card, which is, I urge everybody to do this playlist. You just click on view playlist and it teaches you the card. We have good habits, how to be a good player and play as if you be the player you want to play with is always my motto. We have my how to play on ilovemahj if you need some tutorials. These are my live clinics. I will go in there in a second. We have tips, tricks, and strategies. I mean, there's tons of videos on here. How to pick a hand, a whole playlist on how to pick a hand. If you're a beginner, this is a great one here. It's called Mahjong for Beginners. And I wanted to go in here about my clinic. You can do view full playlist, and you can just start at the very first one and hit it, and then it'll keep playing them one right after the other if you want to do that. Or you can go backwards and go all the way down to the oldest. It starts with the newest first. So get on and try Mahjong class, and you can always look at past lives if you want to click on the lives. You can click on videos if you want to do that. You can look at the latest video, the most popular video, the oldest video. It's really fun to get on here. Sometimes you get lost. Now, for those of you who are interested in Canasta, just type in Canasta class, and my class will show up. My class will show up, and same thing up here. I have videos. I posted videos on how to play Canasta. So come join me and come on my YouTube channel, and there's lots to learn, and it's a great place. You get lost in it, and come check it out. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I appreciate you being here and having fun with me, and what fun it was tonight. And I'll talk to you soon. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.